What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on Prize Picks. So, if you guys are on Prize Picks, highly recommend joining 100% deposit match up to $100 when you guys use my code DOMG. Seriously, it's the best player prop website out there. Highly recommend joining. So much value on the board for like every single sport you guys can even think of. So, awesome. Definitely recommend joining. But also, Patreon link in the description if you guys are interested in some more plays, write-ups, all that different stuff. I had plays posted since 7:30 this morning. Yesterday on the Patreon went 75%, 3-1. I posted 6 or 7 plays. Yeah, I posted 7 plays yesterday. 2 got do not played and 1 pushed. So yeah, 3-1 yesterday. I don't usually post only 4 plays. I posted 7 yesterday, and 3 of them just like didn't even happen. So, anyways, if you guys are interested in joining, link is in the description. $11.99 a month. If you guys are interested in joining that, but you guys don't have to. Just subscribe with the post notifications on if you guys want to go ahead and get these uploads every single day. Talking about these MLB player props here. But always tail at your own risk. Always look into these more on your own before we hop in. And let's talk some player props here. Going to be a quick one today because I have to get this video up here because one of these guys start in 50 minutes. Let's talk about it. We're going to go to the MLB Live section on Prize Picks. If you guys are not on Prize Picks, I do have another prop here that is not just on Prize Picks. But this one is Prize Picks exclusive. It's MLB Live. Strikeouts in the first 2 innings. I like Charlie Morton to go over 2 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. This game starts in like probably 35 minutes. By the time you guys are seeing this video, so another reason why you guys should subscribe with your post notifications on. But I like Charlie Morton here, over 2 strikeouts here in the first 2 innings. Let's take a look into this one. So this game right here, it's at 12:20 today. Atlanta is favored, 8 over under, not really anything to take note of right there. Nothing too crazy. But this is what his game looks like before the third. Pretty wild. You guys can see it right there. So pretty wild. But if you take more of a look into this one, he is a plus 117 to go over 6.5 full game strikeouts. Great number. Great number to be at 2 for MLB Live. This is my play of the day, by the way. But he's at least pushed this in 9 out of his last 10 games, and he's gone over this in 6 out of his last 7 games. So we're not just like praying for a push like bare minimum or anything, because he can actually hit this number, and he has done it plenty of times before. Also, 8 out of the last 10 starting pitchers to face the Mets have at least pushed this. So a lot of players have actually been going over this. A lot of players have been at least pushing here against the Mets. The only guys to at least go under this is Graham Ashcraft and Daniel Castano. Both these guys, not strikeout pitchers. I love this spot for Charlie Morton. I think that, floor, he's going to push. But I don't think he grabs 1 strikeout here. I find that very hard to believe that he gets only 1 strikeout in the first 2 innings. I'm not saying that won't happen, but, I'm loving the spot here. I think he can definitely grab that 3 mark. He's done it plenty of times in his last 10 games. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second player prop here. It's going to be a really quick video today. But I like JT Brubaker here, over 4.5 strikeouts here. I will say something to be aware of is that the odds have dropped on this. It's something to take note of. Sometimes it kind of impacts this. Sometimes it does not. It just really depends. I've seen plenty of props that have moved down in odds that have hit before. I've seen plenty of odds that have moved up and they still miss. So you just never know, man. But Brubaker, he went from like a minus 128 to a minus 116, so he has dropped a little bit. But he's hit this in 6 straight games. We're going to take a look into this here. He's hit this in 6 straight games. But anyways, he's hit this in 6 straight, like I said. But Miami ranks 6th in K percentage versus right-handed pitchers this season. So great spot right there. Easier matchup, 6th when it comes to K percentage versus righties. But 7 out of the last 10 starting pitchers to face Miami have gone over this. We'll take a look more into all of these here. But this is my, I guess you can call it a nuke play if you want. But 6:40 Eastern today. Pittsburgh going to Miami. He will be on the road. Take note of that. Miami is pretty favored. They're probably expecting like 3 runs scored on Brubaker. So be ready for that. But 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, and 7. So great spot here. He's hit this in 6 straight games. So I'd love to see that. But starting pitcher game log versus the Marlins. So Chris Stratton had 0 and 2.1 innings pitched. I mean, really? That guy, I don't even know who he is, if I'm being honest. He's also on the Pirates, so even though Brubaker is also. But Mitch Keller, 5 strikeouts. Tejon Walker, 7 strikeouts. Carlos Carrasco had 5. Bassett, of all people, did have 3. That is something to note. One of the strikeout pitchers right there, he only had 3. Trevor Williams had 7. Ohtani had 10. Syndergaard had 8. So a lot of these guys have been going over. What did I say, 8 out of the last 10? 7 out of 10 have at least pushed this in the last 10. Or I'm sorry, not at least pushed, but have hit in the last 10 games here. So JT Brubaker over 4.5 strikeouts and Charlie Morton over 2 MLB Live strikeouts are my 2 plays for today. Tail at your own risk. Look into these more on your own. I'm not telling you guys to play anything. If you guys like Charlie Morton, you guys don't like Brubaker, that's fine. If you guys like Brubaker, don't like Morton, that's fine. I'm not telling you guys to play anything. Look into these more on your own. Do your own research, but that's going to do it for me, man. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Peace out, boys. Enjoy your night tonight. Looking for a sweep. We've actually swept on the Patreon 2 Wednesdays in a row, so we're looking to make it 3 Wednesdays in a row here. So again, if you guys want to join, link is in the description, and also join Prize Picks, 100% deposit match up to $100 using my code DUMG.